All right, I'm going to just dive into it. Before you start a tenant improvement project, make sure you watch this. Most people think construction is simple. You hire an architect, you hire a contractor, and you build a project. That's what most people think. Then they start a real project. And before they know it, they're interacting with 50, 100, sometimes upwards of 200 different people, companies, agencies, entities, consultants, vendors, contractors, you name it. Then they realize that it's a lot more complicated than they thought it was. But by that point, they're already too deep into the project. And that's when they start to get frustrated because now their project is delayed. Now the costs are increasing and their budgets are blown. And then decision making becomes harder because they don't know what the next step should be. And then communication becomes overwhelming. And around that time is when most people start bad-mouthing the industry a little bit, right? They start saying things like, the system is broken, my architect is terrible, my contractor doesn't know what they're doing, or my favorite, the city is impossible. So, now to be fair, I've been doing this since the late 1990s, and I'll admit that plan check and permitting can be very painful, especially in Los Angeles. So maybe on that part, they're not that wrong. But here's the good news. The system is not broken. In fact, the design and construction industry is really built on a very well-established process that's been backed up by decades of experience, engineering, building science, which I'm very much a fan of, laws, codes, and proven procedures, right? So the reason why it feels complicated is because most people start a project without understanding two very important things: who the players are and what the process is. Those are really important to understand. In my opinion, if you understand those two things, you'll be better prepared than most people who enter construction of any format, whether it's residential, commercial, it doesn't matter. Now, we're in 2026. It took me more than 30 years to learn what I know about the industry, the design, construction, real estate development, and just project management. So my goal with these series of simple episodes is I'm going to teach you what took me many decades to learn in a way that is easily understandable. Okay? We're going to break down everything into short, focused episodes so you can learn one piece at a time. And throughout these series, I want you to remember two things: the players, the who, and the process, the what. Once you understand those two things, then construction starts making sense. So let's start with the foundation of every project: the players.